everyone, Merry Christmas Eve. It's December 24th. I am so excited that Christmas is here. I've been doing a bit of prep today. I feel like today is going to be a lot of cooking and tidying, just getting myself ready so that I can enjoy Christmas Eve and Christmas Day with my feet up and do as little as possible after a certain point today. But today is a lot of prep work. I've spent the morning, I did a little bit of knitting first and I had a quiet morning with my coffee. But since then, I've been folding some laundry. I've been tidying up the main floor. I wanted this front room to be tidied up because this is where we spend our Christmas morning opening presents. I also decluttered the dining room because by this point in December, the dining room just collects so much stuff. I put my puzzle advent away yesterday. Today, I finished opening up my Sage advent calendar, which I loved, by the way. I really enjoyed that advent calendar. But I finished opening it. I got rid of the box. Today's recycling day. I just felt like it was such a good day to get rid of stuff. And I've also tidied up my little station of Advent minis because we are pretty much on the last day of opening Advents. Full skeins are sitting and waiting for Christmas Day. And I actually set the table or started setting the table for our Christmas morning brunch, which I never really do in advance. But while I was cleaning up the dining room, I just thought, why not? And it feels so good now. When I walk by that room, I just feel like I'm a little prepared for tomorrow. And now that the boys are older, we are not getting up super early on Christmas morning to do a million things. I am going to get my French toast casserole prepped soon. I've got everything out of the freezer that I needed to get out of the freezer. The shrimps for tonight, the smoked salmon for tomorrow. My bacala or salted codfish is in the oven right now. I feel like it's going to make my house very stinky. So I've got the kitchen window open a little bit and the fan on. But I'm really excited about that. That is one of my favorite traditions for Christmas Eve. It is so delicious. And I'm about to start making the chicken cutlets. Not my favorite job at all. And I know it's going to make a mess, so I'd like to do it soon so that I can clean up my kitchen and just get as much tidied up as possible before we go to my sister's tonight. I also still need to wrap presents. I feel that's the only thing I'm behind on, and it's probably because I really hate wrapping. I really dislike it. It's one of my least favorite jobs. I try not to do very much of it. Glenn is home working today and he's a little bit busy, so I might have to see if he can help out later this afternoon when he's done. And I think that's about it. Oh, I did decide to make the Magnolia Bakery banana pudding for our Christmas Day dessert. It's one of our favorites. It's quite easy to assemble, and I think it's the perfect dessert for us for Christmas Day because we will be so full from all the food on Christmas Day that sometimes we don't even really want dessert right away. And that is just such a good one to have in the fridge. It just gets better and better every day because the little cookies that are in it, or like the biscuits, the Nilla biscuits or wafers, they get so soft, so delicious the longer it stays in the fridge. So I think I have everything covered. I'm hoping I might take a short break, reheat my second cup of coffee for the day because I am a little bit tired and I feel like this is the perfect time before I get going again. Got some laundry to throw in, but I think that's it. It's mostly those presents that need to be wrapped. I did send James out already to grab some whipped cream for me because that was the one thing I was out of or didn't have, and I need it for the banana pudding. but I think we're good. Everybody's kind of just hanging around, enjoying a really quiet day. And I'm really looking forward to taking you guys along with me to my sister's house tonight. I always say my sister, but my sister's family's house. She lives down the street, so I will be packing up the food as I go, getting it ready, and we will walk over there later on. But I think I've got this. Front room has been tidied. Glenn is wrapping presents right now. The dining room is also pretty tidy. I've got the beginnings of our table setting done for tomorrow. I've tidied up this whole area. So I've got my advents, my yarn advents down on the bottom, and my full skeins for tomorrow. I took out our panettone. I realized the other day when we had the lemon one, I went back to look at it. It was actually a Pandoro, and so is this one. They're slightly different. This one, a Pandoro, usually has the powdered sugar on it, and the shape is a little different. But this brand is so good. So this one is, I think it's a chocolate and hazelnut. Yeah. Looks delicious. I cannot wait for that. We usually open this up on Christmas morning. We have a big brunch, but throughout the day, if we want a snack, because we don't really do lunch, we can have a piece of this. Got some treats from someone at Glenn's work. All of our Christmas cookies are here for now. I might not even add to my Christmas cookies this year. I'm not sure. I'm still considering it, but I'm not doing it today or tomorrow, that's for sure. But this room feels good. In here, not so much. I still need to finish a few things. James is coming to help wrap up the preparations on our French toast casserole. He's gonna put the egg mixture over this, cover it, and put it in the fridge. I've got part of the banana pudding setting in the fridge. The pudding part with the sweetened condensed milk, that has to set for at least 4 hours. So I might assemble that later tonight. You just add in the whipped cream, fold it into the pudding mixture, and then layer the bananas with these Nilla wafers. It's so good. Got a lot to still clean up here. My shrimp is defrosting. My cod is almost ready, and I am just getting this mess out to start making the chicken cutlets. And I think I'm going to look up, because I can't quite remember, how to cut the chicken cutlets Rita's style. There's a TikTok, and the way that she cuts the chicken just makes the most tender chicken cutlets you have ever had. I did try it once. I usually do veal, so I don't need to worry about it, but I did try her method, and it was amazing. So I need to look up and see which direction she cuts the chicken in and get that going. Start my little assembly line here. Get them frying, but everything is kind of in the works right now, and as soon as I'm done the chicken, Camden's going to come and empty the dishwasher. We're going to reload it. I'm going to put the robot vacuum on. Hopefully by then I will have a little bit of time to get myself ready. The only thing I don't think I'm going to get to today is doing my nails. I really wanted to do my nails for Christmas, but that might have to wait. I'm going to take off my nail polish. Maybe I'll just do like a clear coat or something. But yeah, this is my current kitchen mess with all of the prep. It's getting very fishy in here. It's smelly, but I've got the fan on. I should open this a little bit more. I feel like all of my elves are pitching in doing little things to help, and we're almost there. The cod has been in the oven at 400 degrees for quite a while. I haven't even been timing it. I think it's at least an hour, but this was a really thick piece, and so I think it needed some extra time. I'm just trying to break it apart a little bit because I know in our house, everyone likes the crispy bits, and I want to make sure that I have a good combination of these like chunkier white bits, but also the crispy bits. I think it's pretty good. I think as it sits here, it's going to dry a little bit more, but like this piece here is like easier to eat, but we love the chewy hard bits. After this cools, I shred it a little bit more. I will dress it with some olive oil, some dried parsley. I have to check it for salt. It may not need any. But I put a couple of cloves, peeled cloves, whole, of garlic, and just let them kind of sit in there to flavor the dish. And that's it. Christmas presents are all wrapped and under the tree. Glenn did most of them. I just did the few gifts that are for him. And we also have a couple of bags wrapped and ready to go tonight. The dining room is looking very nice and ready for tomorrow. I have these 12 Days of Christmas plates from Anthropologie that I absolutely love. I think they're so beautiful. They're one of my favorite things to take out for the holidays. And I also have this gorgeous platter. Here are the rest of them. I asked James to pick one for each of us for tomorrow and then to leave another 4 on the side of the table because they're not very big, and we need 1 plate for our French toast casserole with maple syrup and then 1 plate for our savory part of breakfast. We are having smoked salmon. James doesn't always have that, so he might have bacon and eggs. I'm not sure, but he chose for each of us, I think, quite well. He chose the birds for me because I love birds, and also the plate with purple. And he's a huge fan of monkeys, so I kind of love that he chose this one. And this beautiful one with swans. What did he give for Glenn? Oh, of course, the pipers piping. Glenn is Scottish. And the geese, that's a cute one. And for Camden, he chose the French hens and these cute dogs. I love them. They make me so happy. So I've kept the table quite simple. We'll bring out food and have our breakfast in here or brunch. I am going to pull out the cake dome and get that Pandoro ready for tomorrow as well. And I'm just gathering the last few things to bring tonight. I'm gonna pack up my everything leather tote bag. I'm bringing my pajamas to match the girls. We might change into them later tonight. I'm bringing some knitting. And then I've just started packing some food. I've got the codfish in here. I've got some crackers to go with this boursin, which will go on this platter, a few cookies, a lot of chicken cutlets, and then I'm just waiting for these shrimps to cool down a little. Looks like someone was sampling. I can finally turn that fan off, but I need to get ready. It is 10 minutes before we're supposed to leave. I'm just gonna go change and freshen up, and they're just down the street. So we'll be heading over there in a few minutes to start our Christmas Eve celebrations.
Isn't.
Merry Christmas. It's December 25th, the last day of Vlogmas. I can't believe how quickly December has gone by. We had a really nice Christmas Eve celebration at my sister's family's house. It was a bit of a late night, so we slept in, and we're just having a really quiet Christmas day at home, the four of us, which I love. We slept in, we had a big brunch, we opened presents. We're all just having a bit of a cozy afternoon now until we get ready for our second round and have our big Christmas dinner and dessert, which I'm very excited about. James and I finished assembling the banana pudding last night. He was such a help in the kitchen yesterday. He ended up cooking all of the chicken cutlets for me after I breaded them. Camden was kind of on cleaning duty, so he was a big help too. It was so nice to have more grown-ups in the kitchen now that the boys are older and they just do so much more without you even having to ask. It's wonderful. And we're just having a bit of a break, and I think I'm going to pull out some knitting. I'm going to get comfy on the couch. I feel like there is a crisp Diet Pepsi calling my name. But I wanted to share a couple of gifts. I think my favorite gifts this year from Glenn, one from Glenn and one from each of the boys. So Glenn got me a pair of winter boots, which I have really been wanting for a while. I have some, but they're really old and my feet still get wet in them. And I saw these somewhere online. They're by Camijo, and I just thought they were very cute and they're waterproof. So these are my new winter boots. I'm hoping that these will kind of push me to go out for winter walks when the snow starts again. I thought we were getting snow, but there's no snow on the ground whatsoever. It's definitely not a white Christmas. Now the boys each got me a beautiful book. I love getting books for Christmas. Glenn actually ordered me a new cookbook, a beautiful Italian cookbook that I wanted, but it won't be delivered for a few weeks, but that's okay. The boys each got me a beautiful hardcover book. I had a wish list that they worked from. Camden got me this Life on Svalbard book by Cecilia Blomdell. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. A couple of months ago, I discovered Cecilia's YouTube channel. I think it's just her name, Cecilia Blomdell. And I fell in love with it. It is such entertainment for me to see life on Svalbard in the far, far north. I think it's near the North Pole. And they have polar nights and northern lights. And I saw that she did a book. And I thought, how beautiful would this be on the coffee table to really celebrate winter. And I really love her dog too, Grim. He's adorable. I just saw a picture of him. Here he is. So it's a beautiful book. I'm really looking forward to just sitting on the couch and flipping through that. And then there's another one that I saw somewhere. I believe I was watching an interview with Susan Branch, who has cookbooks and all kinds of books. And she mentioned, I think, that she has this book. It's called Bartlett's Familiar Quotations by John Bartlett. I love a good quote. Look at this book. I directed the boys to bookoutlet.ca, which is a great discounted book website. So that's where both of these came from. They were excellent deals, but I think they're just beautiful books that will live on my bookshelf for years or on the coffee table. And I really like this one because it has indexes based on authors, but also based on other things. So like if you are looking for quotes on land or quotes on knowledge or inventions or just so many different things, there's a whole index in the back and you can find a quote in that category. I just think it's a beautiful book. I love adding quotes to my journals or just as inspiration. So I really, really love those books. And I got lots of great stocking stuffers. It's so funny. Sometimes the smallest things bring the biggest joy. Glenn got me a few really cute surprises, which he always does. And I just got the best socks and they're making me so happy right now. They're just regular socks, but they're super pretty. And I really needed to restock my sock drawer. So it's been a really nice Christmas morning. I am going to try and capture this little pocket of time this afternoon to relax because it's been a busy few days with all of the prep up to Christmas. Even though I feel like I didn't do as much, which is fine, it's just been a busy time. So I wanted to check in, say hello, wish you all a very Merry Christmas. Thank you so much for joining me during this vlogmas. It's always so much fun to share just the little bits of day-to-day life in December. And I'm so thankful that you choose to spend some of your valuable time with me. And yeah, I think it's going to be a really great week leading up to the new year. I hope that the new year brings you all good health, happiness, joy, and all of the things that you, I was going to say want, but all of the things that you need. So thank you so much for being here. I will continue to film a few snippets throughout the afternoon and from our Christmas dinner and some of my Advents later on, but I think this is going to be my little goodbye, and I will see you soon. Hopefully in the next couple of weeks, I'll be back with another video. But until then, take care, and I will see you then.